clarification, right? I know we last talked Big Bro first to Tank, right? And then, or is it
whoever? I told Tank. Tank know what's up. You know what I mean? He know what he up against when he fights Shakur or Keyshawn. You know what I mean? He want to fight these guys that everybody in the world know that ain't gonna give him no fight. They not mentally there. You know what I mean? They might have a little skills here and there, but mentally wise, they not gonna be able to keep it up that whole fight. And them two guys right there, you know what I mean, is going to be the ones that, you know, give him his first L.
Gervonta Davis beat me. Shit. If I'm a boxer, he a boxer, he was a boxer. We
happens when another fighter suddenly steals the spotlight, while the biggest name in boxing and one of the sport's most dangerous champions are standing side by side. What was supposed to be a major media event featuring Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford quickly took an unexpected turn. Fans expected the focus to remain on the two stars, but Gervonta "Tank" Davis inserted himself into the conversation and shifted attention away from Crawford versus Canelo toward a new clash involving himself and Crawford. Crawford did not stay silent about it. His immediate response to Tank was direct and blunt, telling him that he had crossed the line. Knowing Crawford's reputation, those words carried serious weight. The moment instantly created tension.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside.
That was the situation as Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez took part in a media event to build excitement for a potential super fight. The matchup itself is massive, with the Mexican boxing superstar set to face the undefeated pound-for-pound champion from Omaha. Not long ago, many fans believed this fight would never become a reality, but now it is being discussed as a genuine possibility. The room was packed with reporters and photographers, and all eyes were on the two boxing stars. Crawford appeared to be enjoying the spotlight more than usual, despite being known for letting his performances do the talking. Then the atmosphere suddenly changed when Gervonta Davis unexpectedly entered the scene.
Can beat Canelo if you...
I ain't trying to convince y'all that they can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter.
Yeah.
But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got. And another thing, bro.
Many people assumed Tank was simply there to watch the event unfold. However, it quickly became clear that he was not planning to stay in the background. He began gesturing toward the cameras, making noticeable expressions and exchanging comments with members of Crawford's team. As the attention gradually shifted away from the main event, the atmosphere of the press conference started to change. Instead of allowing the focus to remain on Crawford and Canelo, Tank appeared determined to make his presence felt and become part of the story himself.
What I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me, you don't know me, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, Will. Fuck.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
According to people who witnessed the situation, Tank caught Crawford off guard with his actions. After Crawford stepped away for a short time, Tank reportedly moved in, looking to make an impression of his own. Although there were no cameras in the area, several people present described the atmosphere as uncomfortable and intense. In reality, the tension between the two fighters had been building for quite some time. For months, Tank had been making comments and giving the impression that he was willing to challenge anyone, including top fighters in the 147-pound division. When fans began chanting Crawford's name, he did not shy away from the attention. Instead, he seemed to embrace the moment and lean further into the growing rivalry.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just felt like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways, nah.
Crawford was never the type of fighter to let comments like that slide. Whenever Tank's name came up, he responded immediately and made it clear that he was not impressed by Tank's resume. Crawford argued that Tank had not faced opponents anywhere near the level of competition he had dealt with throughout his own career. Those remarks added fuel to the growing tension between them and marked the point where the rivalry really began to heat up. 6.
What, the catch weight?
Nah, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
Not even entertaining the catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here with the big boys.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
The Ring Magazine event, which changed the tone of the entire situation. It was not an occasion centered around Tank, but Crawford ended up being the main attraction. When reporters questioned him about Tank's absence, Crawford did not dodge the topic or try to make light of it. Instead, he spoke openly and directly. What had previously been playful exchanges and light criticism suddenly became much more serious as the rivalry moved from casual remarks to sharp and pointed comments. Tank now appears willing to step into the ring and test himself against one of the biggest names in boxing. However, there is an important reality that cannot be ignored. Terence Crawford holds a clear size advantage over Gervonta Davis and naturally competes at a higher weight. That difference has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding a potential matchup because many fans believe Crawford's physical advantages could create serious challenges for Tank inside the ring. 8.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like...
Just not your cup of tea, that's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just felt like, you know, he just... one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
The situation becomes even more complicated because Crawford is already preparing for a difficult challenge against Canelo Alvarez. Taking on a naturally bigger and stronger opponent carries obvious risks and demands complete focus. Because of that, many people see Tank's attempts to insert himself into the discussion as unrealistic at the moment. Size and weight matter greatly at the highest level of boxing, and those differences can have a major impact inside the ring. Against Crawford, Tank would already be giving up significant physical advantages, and the challenge would be even greater against Canelo. Even so, many believe Crawford's exceptional speed, skill, and ring intelligence are the qualities that give him a chance to compete successfully despite facing larger opponents.
Made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dimitri Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off, you can take Terence Crawford shots.
It has never been known for chasing attention through manufactured rivalries or creating drama just to stay in the headlines. Unlike some fighters who rely on controversy to attract interest, he usually lets his accomplishments speak for themselves. That is why his reaction to Tank stood out. When Crawford told him that he had crossed the line, the message did not come across as promotion or entertainment. He delivered it directly and with complete seriousness. Those who witnessed the exchange felt there was real tension behind the words, making the moment seem far more personal than a typical boxing rivalry.
They rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
And through all of this, it is easy to forget about Canelo Alvarez, who was supposed to be the main focus of the event. The press conference had been organized to build excitement around Canelo and Crawford, yet the attention quickly shifted once Tank arrived. Almost immediately, the conversation online moved away from the potential showdown between Canelo and Crawford and focused instead on the growing tension between Crawford and Tank. That change altered the entire mood of the event. One thing many people have noticed about Canelo over the years is that he prefers being the clear center of attention and is not usually interested in sharing the spotlight when a major fight is being promoted.